What the fuck are you doing?
Did you not hear my arm just crack?
Welcome to Plot Off the Press.
Oh,
Hey, what's better than 2 titties? 3 titties.
4 titties.
3.
You're right.
I wonder how this is going.
That could have been better. All right, so today we're doing Total Recall. We've got my Uncle Brandon back here.
What up?
B-Dog. Total Recall, 1990 movie with Mr. Schwarzenegger. 7.5 out of 10 by IMDb. So another, this one is a little bit higher again. Paul Verhoeven is the director who also did Basic Instinct and RoboCop, which is funny because Sharon Stone is also in this movie, which I totally forgot about until I watched it. Well, yeah, but she's in Basic Instinct.
RoboCop, so he's smart enough not to be in RoboCop.
Basic Instinct, what are you saying?
I know, I'm saying like
We'll talk about that another time because RoboCop is a great movie.
What other kid can buy action figures at 10 years old that promote shooting people in their dicks when they're trying to assault a lady? Nobody? Okay, I'll carry on.
No rape. All right, so that's a weird segue.
I said assault a lady.
That's true. That's true.
It's robot rape. That's a little different.
I mean,
Okay, so
Blade Runner. Anyway.
Blade Runner. I couldn't remember what the movie was. Yeah, Blade Runner.
No, it's Total Recall.
No, the one that had the robot rape.
Oh, there's all of them that had the robot rape.
All of them.
They can't say
The
no.
movie with the robot.
That's just, it's constantly like, robot rape.
Okay, Total Recall. So let's talk about it.
Look at
Casey,
our
what's
shit.
your rating?
I did watch this whole movie.
It's always good.
And apologies to everyone. I thought it was kind of dumb.
Really?
And when the movie first started, I looked at him and I was like, this reminds me of Running Man, like just the very beginning of it. And of course, there's things we'll get into later. And I do want to say something about Arnold. I do like him, and I think he's a great example of the American dream and coming here and doing great things. But I gave it a 4.5. I just thought it was really dumb.
Wow.
There's a lot of things, but we'll get into that later.
Oh no.
You ready?
All right, Carter. Let's hear it.
Oh wow.
Take us to the dumps.
4. This is a stupid movie. This is a stupid movie when I was young. It's a stupid movie now when I'm older, and I've watched it several times in between. It's a fucking stupid fucking movie.
I go. Okay, we'll get into that then. Brandon.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna set it a little bit higher. I'm gonna go with an 8, just because. Listen, I love sci-fi. If you can take me out of reality and put me into another world, and I agree. I enjoy that. So with my ratings of movies, the way I like to do things was I entertained? If I was entertained, it's fine. If there's plot holes, stupid stuff, it's fine. But it entertained me. And we're also thinking about the first time I saw it till recent. So I'm going to go from there. But I'm also fond of it again.
Yeah.
And
it seems high.
On this, an 8. All right.
Well, I mean, it could be like that. This could be like his cocktail.
It was so bad. It was so bad.
I didn't say
what was your score? You bring it, Taylor.
All right. So I'm with you. There's a sentimentality to this one because I've watched it so many times as a kid. I remember all the areas where they go out on the surface, or they're like shot out of the tube on the surface, and Arnold Schwarzenegger's eyes are popping out of his head. I remember that used to scare the shit out of me when I was a kid. But I'm giving it a 7.2. An 8's too high.
What?
Taylor!
Taylor, weren't you like 2 when this movie came out?
4D.
Means I was 4.
No, actually, it came out before I was born. I was born in 91. But I like it a lot. I do think there's holes in the movies. The plot is slow at times, but I just like the futuristic of it. There's a couple moments in there, especially rewatching since we've done this show. I saw some stuff that reminded me of Blade Runner a little bit. I saw some stuff that like when he's in the taxi, it really reminds me. I don't know if you guys have seen the movie The Sixth Day.
Yeah.
Which is a terrible Arnold Schwarzenegger movie. The worst. They're your family too. They're probably your family too. Terrible. It's right up there with the fucking, like, was it 13th Hour? What's the one where he's
Sure got, yeah, I don't know. I don't even know if I've seen that one, to be honest.
He's what?
What's it called?
I think it's 13th Day.
13th Day or some shit. Yeah. 6 hour and 13th. Those back-to-back shitty-ass fucking Arnold Schwarzenegger movies. Right up with the other one that's he is the firefighter that dies. Like,
anyway.
He made like
I would agree that he wasn't the best casting for The Sixth Day, but I did like the movie. It's not like a great movie, but there's a taxi scene in The Sixth Day, which is almost exactly this, not almost exactly the same, but it's very reminiscent of this movie. So I just didn't really realize the kind of call out there. But like I said, I liked it. There's a couple. It's a nerd movie, I guess. Although
it's sci-fi.
Yeah.
I mean, it's again. I will break everyone's.
Thank you.
This may be the last time we speak again after this comment. Fifth Element. I love that movie.
Oh, we all love that movie.
Okay, that's my point. It has this
Ruby Rod alone makes that movie.
But it's just one of those goofy, galaxy movies that take you into this different world. I mean, if you can come up with a different movie that has such a weird, like, you know what I mean? Like, every scene is something weird and new, correct? Everything. If he goes and opens his door, he doesn't open it. He pushes his thumb on it and it opens. It's always new and weird. That's just my opinion. That's my opinion. But it's just neat. Which one?
Weren't there 3 boobs in that too, or no? Fifth Element. Was there something? Did somebody have 3 boobs or 3 nipples or?
There's 3 boobs in.
Way to give away the plot in this movie. There's 3.
I mean, that's like saying, like, well, there's
Hashtag spoiler.
Okay. I knew you were going there. I knew it was coming out. No, there's nothing good in that. Even Eddie Murphy is not good in that movie.
Even Eddie Murphy
It's not good. The movie's not good.
All right.
This movie is not good.
Don't do it.
Say that the remake of this movie might be better because guess what? It seems to be kind of in a
Tell
more
Colin Farrell to go his ass home
world than this is. I mean, don't get me wrong.
Colin Farrell kind of sucks.
Kind of sucks. He does suck. But in the remake of this movie is fucking terrible. It's fucking terrible.
You need to watch it about 32 more times.
It's fucking terrible.
That's the magic number.
It doesn't matter. I've watched it 32 fucking times, and it's not goddamn better. It fucking sucks. It's stupid. It doesn't make any fucking sense. And then people at the end, first off, he pulls out a goddamn bowling ball out of his fucking nose. Right? So there
I
is.
understand why it's a ball and not just a little bullet shaped thing. Why wouldn't that just work?
Yeah, and again, I am, yeah. So he pulls out this giant ball, and the thing in the middle is like, that's the tracker. Why wouldn't you pull that out? Okay, so you have that. That doesn't make any fucking sense. He goes to fucking security on Mars as a woman and goes, "Arr, arr, arr," and then it breaks open, and then he just jumps through a goddamn window or some shit. Which, again, there's no air on fucking Mars.
Terrifying.
Blue
That's the whole
skies on Mars. Are you fucking kidding me?
That's what they're doing. You know that's what it is, right?
Yeah, because I was going to talk about this later. But you've brought it up now. I was going to talk about this later. The fucking blue sky. I'm totally with you. It's bullshit. Why is the sky blue? It's reflecting off the fucking ocean. The sky's not fucking blue on Mars. It's not gonna fucking happen. There's no ocean.
Okay.
Well, the hydrogen atoms in the sky reflect blue, correct? Or is it the oxygen? It's one of the two. It's not from the fucking ocean.
Where's Nathan when you need him?
The atoms.
Yeah, I know. He would tell us.
Nathan's his son, by the way.
Whatever.
All right. So
still,
let's move this along a little bit.
Stupid ass fucking movie, and you gave it a.
I gave it a 7.2.
What'd you give it? 7.2? In what goddamn universe?
This one, you have such a cynical view of fucking movies.
Stupid.
I can't trust you. Hold on. Let's bring this back. Ferris Bueller. Let's bring this back. Ferris Bueller's Day Off. You rated like a fucking 10. It's not a 10 movie.
This is 9.5, easily.
And Can't Hardly Wait.
That's
you were
so
like
fun,
jerking off to
your
that one.
Yeah,
we love that fucking movie.
yeah.
That wasn't me. That was someone else. Don't put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby.
Mm-hmm.
So let's talk about our favorite characters.
You won't that.
I'm sorry. This is fun.
And we're transitioning, whether you like it or not. My favorite character is obviously the lady with 3 titties. I would have thought that was pretty obvious. If she wasn't in the movie, it might be in the 6s. So, Brandon, who's your favorite character?
Let's see. It's either the meathead guy for some reason. You know what I'm talking about, right? I think that may be his name in the credits, is Meathead. The guy with half his face melted.
Oh, yeah.
He saves his life. He saves a little girl's life. It was a little person, and then she was in the club, and she was all hitting up on Arnold, and, she's like, hey, nice package, or whatever she says to him. I don't remember what it was, but, and then that dude, takes a bullet. He died honorably, and he's one of those characters that just, I wouldn't say this as a favorite. He stands out, and that's why I like him. Also, I want to give credit to the cab driver. Okay, that's it. Hey, man, I got 5 kids to feed. Every time he talks to you, it's more people. Hey, man, I got 9 kids to feed.
I was trying to think if he was actually in anything else of note.
I doubt it, but that's why I know him. So
he was in Deep Space Nine, but only a couple episodes.
Voiceover? I mean,
as side character. Yeah, really nothing else.
No, I just remember him. Like I said, these are characters I remember. I think what I'm getting confused is favorite and most memorable. So it's like these are the people that are most memorable to me. So
Carter, have you got a favorite, or are you just going to keep shitting on it? Oh.
No, I got 2. Ronnie Cox, the bad guy.
Yes.
He is also in Stargate as the bad guy in Stargate.
I really enjoyed him.
Stargate?
SG-1,
Okay,
the TV series.
We trust Taylor on it. He learned all things Stargate.
That's why you still don't have that picture.
Yeah, you haven't put your picture up behind you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, whatever.
I'm lazy.
There it is. You haven't hung it up.
Yep. Beautiful. Mm-hmm.
No, you're not.
I will say that also in this movie, even though it's not my favorite character, has the most beautiful dwarf ever.
Yeah, that's the one the meathead saves.
She is cute.
I don't know you.
They're called little people.
No, they're called dwarves. As far as I know, if I'm calling them,
well, let's just say
midgets,
this: her
Yeah,
character
yeah.
is
I know
called
that.
Thumbelina, if I'm looking at this right. So
okay. Well, I think dwarf is the correct term. I'm not trying to be.
Well, there's a difference between a little person and a dwarf.
Okay. Well, I'm
I'm just saying.
If I'm not calling you right, I'm not being mean, but
He's not being mean right now.
not trying
It's a sexual
not trying to be
object.
mean.
That's what
God
you're thinking
damn,
of.
she's hot. Woo, man, the most smoldering 4.5 foot woman in a movie ever. Meow. God,
Jesus
almighty.
Christ.
Big mug.
Casey, do you have a favorite
Redheaded wife
character?
wasn't here. And over the three titty, because over the three titty wall.
Sorry, I had to turn the oven off.
Because they did, that three titty technology. That they
Okay.
Yeah,
had.
you're getting cut off.
All right, you're done.
Casey,
Oh, I'm
who's your
done?
favorite
You're done
character?
with this. Yeah.
Am I done?
Yeah.
Okay. That's fine.
So instead of doing my favorite character,
It's the little blonde-headed lady that's a.
stop.
I'm kidding.
So I took a little turn.
Ooh, okay.
I decided to tell y'all my least favorite character.
Go for it.
I mean, why not, right? It's the motherfucker that
Quaid?
has the creepy baby
Hold on.
thing in his belly.
And what's
Quato.
Yeah.
Otto? Yeah,
Oh, it's so
Release your
brutal.
mind.
yeah, that
I
is
mean,
creepy
even
as shit.
E.T. was cuter.
Yeah, that was super
Cuter
creepy.
than
Any
that. What the
little
fuck?
baby creature, yeah, we're
Yeah. Like, just hanging
Release
out
your
there.
mind.
Like, arm, ooh, gross. Can't even.
what was this character?
Ugh, I mean, it gives me
George?
the heebie-jeebies.
The hippogen?
It is
Hippie
George, and it's actual Marshall
Do what?
Bell, who's in Starship Troopers. He's in Capote.
Yeah,
I mean, he's kind of that guy that's he's a background actor in a ton of movies. All right, so
I can
let's
see
talk
why.
about favorite
Yeah.
scene then. And I promise I won't choose the scene with the 3 tits.
again.
No,
I mean, well, how about this? You can have your second side favorite, and let's work on
my side chick.
Another favorite.
My side chick.
Your side chick, yeah, your side favorite.
I actually like. There's a couple of like hand combat scenes, like when Arnold first gets the gun at the beginning of the movie, and right after he hits Total Recall, he beats the fuck out of like 6 guys in the street and shoots a couple of them. Nobody comes running over.
Yeah,
Nothing. Like no police.
it's not like an escalator or something.
Yeah. It's like right by the train depot, and he beats the shit out of them. Like it's and like he punches a couple of them, and they're bleeding from his punches. I mean, it's aggressive, but I love it. Brandon,
You know what? It sounds weird, and this is something they were disagreeing on. I kind of like the whole like leaving on the train thing, with the head that comes off.
oh, the
And
airport.
doesn't he run through a? Just remind me if I'm getting this mixed up with Running Man. Does he run through the scanning thing?
Yeah, it's like an X-ray.
Yeah, an X-ray thing. Those are some of the cool little sci-fi effects and stuff like that I like. I don't know. It just that whole airport scene. It was just kind of weird, and it sticks out, and I like it.
Okay.
That helmet, by the way, just as a quick fact, weighed like 200 pounds. And if you look in the movie, you can see a metal brace as he's pretending to lift it up, pushing it up and opening it. Yeah.
Carter.
Oh, wow.
Okay. I will, aside from the giant bowling ball that he pulls out of his nose, I'll limit it to this
Your favorite scene?
Favorite scene?
Yes.
Oh, favorite scene?
Yeah, that's what we're talking about right now.
No, I don't have a favorite scene.
And so you just totally like blacked out and you have no idea what's happening.
Yeah, because again, there's no what is your favorite about?
You gotta lay off the Tito's.
Like no, it's no, I don't. This is a terrible fucking movie. So I'll go with the best favorite scene when they get thrown out on Mars and they're running out of oxygen and their eyeballs are popping out of their fucking heads. And
that's a good scene. It's a lot of special effects to do that.
Yeah, but here's the deal is because I kept thinking like maybe they'll die. This movie will be fucking over. Yay!
Jesus Christ!
Like die. Oh fuck! There was air on Mars.
Casey, what's your
air
favorite?
on Mars? Fuck you! I already died.
Yeah. So for it being made in 1990.
Ugh.
I mean, I was a wee child then, as we know.
Oh, sure. Everyone was young except for me. Whatever.
You were born old. You're like
Fuck
Benjamin
you.
Button. So I'm going to go with like the girl fight because you didn't see a whole lot of that in their movies. So that's what I went with because, I mean,
I will
it's entertaining. And
I agree.
why not?
Yeah, but the time did they work together?
Stop it.
They didn't scissor at all.
They weren't doing that in 1990.
That's what you do with a girl fight. You scissor.
No, you don't know you're not a girl.
Oh, never mind. I thought that
Right.
was
Okay,
I thought the technical
okay,
felony
okay.
And the
But,
WNBA was a
casting.
scissor. Right.
You're done.
So if we want to take this a little bit seriously, please. I know you hated the movie. You can shit all over it. Okay, you got a good cast. Recast the whole fucking thing. Make it a better movie.
I'm not recasting the whole movie. I mean, the only thing I can say is take out Arnold Schwarzenegger and put in Bruce Willis.
I can see that, actually, yeah.
Done. That's it.
I mean, he's, in like some of the movies, he has to be all beefy. But you got to think, too, during the 80s, 80s, early 90s, it was all about the commando guy coming in with big muscles and, Schwarzenegger and Sylvester Stallone are all trying to outrun each other with their next action flick and stuff. So for that movie, I think, Bruce Willis could have pulled that off because there's it's like hand-to-hand combat. There's nothing over the top where he's Mr. Muscle Man or Mr. Olympian or whatever. So, I agree with that.
And he would have been just fresh off of, Die Hard.
Opened up a bigger audience.
I feel he would.
It seems it may have opened up more audience because a lot of people see, Arnold, and they're like, okay, this is an action movie. I'm not going to see this. But you show three Tillies, and Bruce Willis. I was trying to say Bruce Willis and three titties. But, you show that on the trailer or, tell someone about it. They're like, okay, I'm down.
Yeah, and then Bruce would have done, the Fifth Element a few years after this.
The only person I thought I would change out would be Michael Ironside, the villain. I thought I might put in actually, if you want to go with like a younger option, you could do Jeremy Irons, or if you want to go an older option, and maybe he wouldn't actually be that old at the time. Who's the guy that plays the villain in Saw?
Oh boy, I know who you're talking about, but I don't know his name.
Because he's also in The Firm.
Yeah,
he's the one that runs like 17 miles across the mud island in The Firm.
Yeah. Fuck me.
Your favorite person's in The Firm.
I hate Tom Cruise. I despise Tom Cruise. Hold on.
It's like
I'm looking it up.
or something. Fuck, what's his name? Either one of those, though. Yeah.
Or maybe even a Gary Busey.
Good, for sure. Well, if you want any kind of crazy person, Gary Busey is the way to go. I think in that time though, I don't think he was that crazy.
Tobin Bell is the other guy's name.
He's not.
Yeah.
Tobin Bell, yes.
So,
Okay.
but that's kind of what I thought. Just a different villain. Michael Ironside seemed kind of flat on this one.
Well, but for at the time though, it's right about Michael Ironside era right there. Like he's really good at a couple different things. I mean, and don't get me wrong, he isn't the main bad guy, but he's no like Gary Oldman. But again, who's Gary Oldman?
Well, I mean, it wasn't long after this he was in Top Gun, right? Or no, it was right before this he was in Top Gun, actually.
No. Iron Eagle.
Iron Eagle. And the other big one was Razak's Roughnecks, Starship
Trooper, Super Trooper. Yes.
97.
That was like 96, 98.
Oh, okay. Casey or I guess Brandon, are you changing anybody out?
Honestly, the bad guy. Let me double check his name so I'm not making up stuff.
The white guy.
Hagen. I've seen him in RoboCop. He was the same character in this one.
Ronnie
I
Cox.
would have liked to seen a character that was a little more like you're already scared to talk to this person. You don't even want to make contact with them. He needed to be more like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like more, what's the word I'm looking for? Evil. So my pick would have been Ving Rhames, the dude from Pulp Fiction. Old Marcel Wallace. Like hearing his voice and seeing him like turning around in the chair, you'd be like, okay, this dude's here to,
Okay.
Like I don't want to play around with this guy. He didn't seem like a gangster, and I wanted it to be more of a, I don't know. You see what I'm saying?
Marcellus Wallace look like a bitch.
Yeah, exactly. Like that's all he had to say in that movie, and you're already like, oh shit.
My only gripe with that because he's a big great bad guy. Even though it would have been a little early, the only deal with that is that he would have to be corporate. You can't be like
you're going down.
My name's what up, bitch?
No, I just wanted someone to be a little more like I would not want to cross paths with that guy. Like if he was in charge and have goons chasing me, I don't want him.
Casey?
I mean, we could have said, Josh Brolin from the fucking Goonies also, so.
What? What are you talking about?
He could have been mean.
Okay.
Casey, you changing anybody? Ooh, okay.
I did not.
So we'll make a brief pass through director here, Paul Verhoeven. He did RoboCop, and I was actually looking up his full filmography because it was interesting to see. I mean, he did Hollow Man with Kevin Bacon, Starship Troopers, which honestly, I know it's a dumb movie, but I absolutely love Starship Troopers.
I love it. It's just enough stupid in action for me. Yeah. I love it.
I love the breaks. The news
pretty freaking good.
Yeah, the news story breaks in that movie are just hilarious to me.
On a total side note,
it's
he's in it. Yeah.
Doogie Howser.
There's on a side
Neil Patrick Harris, MPH.
There's I think there's like a Netflix CG movie of Starship Troopers. Have you seen it?
There's a couple of them.
Yeah. I was gonna say I've gone through a couple of those. Those are all really good, and all it did was make me like the movie even more. Though it made me think a lot of Halo. I'll be honest, in some parts, but that may have pulled it to me just some.
So I would say he also did.
Oh wow!
Basic Instinct, Showgirls. He did Showgirls.
Wow, that's a hard left, isn't it?
Yeah, for sure. I'm not seeing anything earlier than that.
That movie was terrible.
That's a whole different can of worms, though. You go from blowing people up, shooting nuts off, and
To blowing people.
I honestly can't find much.
It's fabulous.
RoboCop returns and just announced.
Oh my!
Please don't.
Okay,
that's the one where he gets a rocket launcher in his arm, correct?
I don't know.
Or is that the straight to VHS version that I missed?
We'll just move on from that. But let's talk about comments and plows. So I'm going to give this one to Carter for a minute because I think he's just going to ramble. So Carter, what do you think about the movie? What's really ticking you off? He's got to take a deep breath.
A long sigh.
No. This movie is just fucking stupid. From beginning to end, it doesn't make any fucking sense. He is blue skies on more, and then he just wakes up and he wants to kill everybody. It's all stupid between now and then. I do kind of like the remake of this, where they kind of make him where he's like kind of a secret agent instead of just going to fucking Mars in blue skies. But other than that, everything once he gets to Mars is stupid. All the people are fucking stupid. The fact that it's all fucking dumb. Like they cut off there's a 7-Eleven on Mars.
Yeah, but that was a big thing to do in the late 80s, early 90s, like branding the streets. Like they had the same thing in Fifth Element too. It, like had a lot of branding in it, like McDonald's and stuff like that.
McDonald's it was still on Earth, and it wasn't so totally stupid, but also that didn't have anything to do with the fact that McDonald's was still McDonald's in the future, whereas this is like, when you're on Mars, the oxygen, they supply the oxygen. This movie's just fucking dumb. 3-titty technology, stupid. We get down into it, and it was we were running through the caverns, and people are chasing us. And it's just fucking dumb. And then really, when you get to the end of it, we turn on the alien technology. The alien technology. And it goes down into it's like frozen ice oxygen, which makes Mars a blue planet. It's so fucking stupid. It's so fucking stupid. It's so fucking dumb. I mean, I even like the remake kind of even better because, with the don't know who you are, spy within yourself or whatever. It's like, oh, okay, but it doesn't. It's not something stupid or ridiculously stupid. So,
all right,
I'll stop talking.
Casey, you got some quotes, closing comments,
plot holes.
Yeah, I'll wrap it all up on my end. Probably faster than this one, but I want to know why when Arnold Schwarzenegger is trying to, when he's the crazy lady, why does she have to have red hair? That's annoying to me.
Slow down.
Well,
you're answering your question right now. I'm joking. I know. I got a messed up sense of humor. Right? I promise you, I'm not trying to offend anybody. It sounded like the right thing to say at the right time.
My skin might be sensitive.
Hey, my
But it's not thin.
brother. I mean, my sister. Jesus, my wife's brother and her sister-in-law all have red hair, jet edged.
They do.
Yes. So she has it
So
in
that's
her.
where you're coming from.
It's
I
just
feel you.
it's about the same color as your hair, to be honest. So,
I don't.
Fresh.
well, it's not as red as
Well, I
that.
got mine
But yes,
freshened
so
up.
I understand everything.
But I feel like, and we've talked about this with other movies too. I feel like this is one of these movies you have to take it for what it is. I mean, we could talk about plot holes for a very long time. I feel like, but it's one of these movies you know take it for what it is. But of course, you know,
I will.
the
Yeah, I'm
cookie
sorry,
baby
go ahead.
thing that I talked about earlier. And
I was
then,
gonna say I will fill in for the blue sky
Oh, no,
on
go ahead.
Mars, and it'll make all the perfect sense.
Okay. Let's hear it.
No, go ahead. I'm waiting. Is it my turn now?
What?
Casey, you done?
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off.
And then you know the nose thing that Carter talked about earlier.
Yeah.
And I do have my best dressed, who would have been Sharon Stone in her workout outfit.
Sweet kitty girl.
True 80s. Yes.
Sharon
True
Stone in her workout
80s
outfit, that hot thing. It's my turn.
And the dwarf, she looked.
It's my turn.
Fine.
And then worst dress is going to be Arnold because he just looks like a basic bitch.
Looks like a construction
Yeah,
He's got he kind of looks like a Target worker, something like the khakis. Anyway, love Target, but that's what I got.
He spent better dressed in this than he was in The Running Man.
Which is
Okay. All right. Brandon, hit us with your comments.
So here's why there's a blue sky on Mars, okay? It never happened. His brains got scrambled.
We're in Inception land now.
So it's just
No.
like
But listen. So when you watch the movie, you see him picking out the perfect girl for him, okay? He's giving her all the dimensions, coordinates, all that stuff, saying how big he wants her breast size and everything. It's the exact lady he meets in his dream. How could they have CG generated a perfect lady for him before he was even introduced into the system? So the whole thing's a dream. His brain's been scrambled. That's why there's blue skies on Mars, because it's not reality. He wanted to be a secret agent.
God damn it.
You can't think. Is that breaking your head right now?
Yeah.
Okay, so he never became a secret agent. In his head, he became a secret agent and saved Mars, just like they promised him. But the person who was right there before him, or they mentioned dipping people in the parking lot that had the same issue.
I don't like it.
You don't like it, do you? But does that explain? Does that break the entire movie now?
No, it's like the end of Inception with the little top.
I feel like the movie
That was my 2 cents on that one, because I asked someone, we were talking about it, and I asked someone, did you think it happened or not? And then we started debating it, and then it became like we were finding every piece of evidence. So that's why I've watched it so many times too. We're trying to find all the evidence to say that this never really happened, but it wouldn't be a good movie that way. So
Yeah, I mean, I guess it.
I think the book says it didn't happen.
So then why did the movie end?
Do part 2 with him waking up?
No, why doesn't it?
Because his brains got scrambled. He was
on
in
him waking
complete
up.
coma. That was the whole point of him not going to it.
Or it's the whole scenario.
That's silly.
Everything
Well,
we're
nothing
living through his
happens.
eyes is actually just the
In
memory.
his mind. Now listen, that's my theory. So you could probably find other things somewhere else to say otherwise, but that's my theory.
No, But
Okay.
before you said that, I was like, I
You know what else?
thought that was
Inception did the exact same
but
thing. Did it leave you on a cliffhanger? Did it leave you wondering
I
what it does?
hated that movie also.
Yeah,
No, it didn't leave me wondering on nothing. It's just,
and then it
it's
cuts
just
off.
is that top gonna fucking fall over or not? Yep. And it means
It's up for your
It means that
interpretation.
every person can make their own ending, which I don't like.
I did too. I hate that. That's why
I don't like that. I want to know what happens. Right? It's so fucking annoying. No, I want you to. I need her to be
I need to
entertained,
close this
and
book.
I need an ending to this story.
Get out, gladiator.
Are you not entertained?
He's not,
Yes.
apparently.
But I'm saying there's other movies that done it, and that's why, honestly, it should hold up higher because I really think if you broke it down, this is the same thing as Inception. Everyone gave all the props to.
Taylor, we're getting off the rails.
Yeah,
We're
stop
gonna
Inception.
cut it off, man. Just
All right.
so,
All right,
Hey.
so I will close this out here. So first off, I do want to thank Brandon again for joining us
Thank
today
you.
for our 2 movies. Yeah, so thanks for joining.
Love it.
You
Love it.
definitely set the bar
Love
high
it.
for the first
Thanks for
guest,
coming.
so to say.
Okay. Well, I'm more than welcome to come back and do anything else.
Yeah.
You know, this is. I
And
love
if you
talking
could,
about movies.
everyone at your work that I know you're going to tell about this, please tell them to subscribe. I don't care if they watch the videos at all; just subscribe.
It's not going to happen. But yes, I will. Only because they don't watch anything over PG-13.
Oh,
All right. That's it. This game over.
But thanks everybody for joining. I love Total Recall. I do think it's a good movie. It's kind of the guilty pleasure shitty sci-fi movie, honestly.
And that's what I'm saying. I love those. It just makes me where I can lose all reality and just enter the third world.
Yeah, and just have a moment of
not worry about bills or anything. That's why I rate movies in my way. You know?
So, all right. But thank you all for joining us, and until next time, like and subscribe on YouTube, Spotify, Instagram, plot.off.the.press. Can't believe I did that right.
Yep. Follow
I
us.
know.
We're
Moving
we have
on up
like
in the
80
world.
something now.
All right. Bye.
You're not on Instagram.
Okay, fine.
Bye.
Bye.